Hi, my name is Anshalati. Welcome to also the book club. So today we're going to do a little bit of a fun topic. All book topics are fun. What are you talking about? Anyway, jokes. So today I want to talk about 7 reasons why I don't finish books. The reason I thought about talking about this is because recently I had a book that I read and I was like, I'm not finishing you because you represent every single thing I hate about some books, right? So I figured, let me tell you all the reasons that I did not finish specific books. They're all tied into this one book that I did read, but I feel like they cover so many other books. Probably some books just do like 1 or 2 of these things, but it's enough for me not to finish the book. Life is too short for me to be reading books that I desperately hate. There's no ways I'm going to be doing that. And so I figured, let me share my thoughts on the matter. So first on my list is telling me without showing me. Right? So if you understand what that means, you understand the trauma behind it. I do not want to feel like I've been reading a book and then at some point these people have moved 5 years into their relationship, but I don't know how. There's nothing worse than being told people are in love without any significant conversations, any significant setups, any significant situations that have actually led to those people finding themselves in that particular position. You can't tell me they love each other and all I've seen is their first date, but it seems like they love each other past like the 10th date. Like, what are we doing? It's a waste of my time to feel like I've been reading a book but I don't know anything about the book, right? So I just like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. An expositional dump is the worst thing you could do to me. You can't tell me things and not actually show me. I hate that. So next is major contradictions. Don't tell me one thing and then go and do another thing, right? You can't tell me this person has not been able to make friends all their life. And then in the first 5 pages of that book, not even like of like chapter 8, no, of the book, so chapter 1. So 1, 2, 3, after chapter 1 starts, you can't tell me this person has made 2 friends and they just get along. How? Where is the character development? These people have not gone from not friends, getting to know each other, getting to like each other, getting to hate certain pet peeves about their friends, and then becoming friends. No, they're best of friends. These things like piss me off. I need some character development between the point where this person is said to not be great at doing a specific thing. They can't now go from I'm not a really good cook or I'm not a cook at all, I don't cook, to making 5-course meals. Those are contradictions. Don't write that. It's so infuriating. Like, I'm getting mad just thinking about that one book. Third on my list, excessive time jumps. You see the book I'm talking about? Well, the book that's in my head had 20 time jumps. Actually, let me tell you why I know this. After I read the book, I decided, you know what? I want to write about how infuriating this particular book is. So you know what I did? I sat down and I wrote this long ass essay in order for me to post it on Substack. But then I felt like this was like, I was so angry writing that thing. I was like, I can't post that. That's not right. That's very mean. So I just didn't. But in order to do that, I had to go and count how many time jumps there were in that story. There were 20. The book has 200 pages. The book in its entirety has 200 pages. That means if we take out the acknowledgements, the prologue, we take out also the cover page, we take out so many pages, we probably have like 185 pages of words, right? We have 100 pages of words in this book. And there are 20 time jumps. I swear there's one time jump that happens in one day. Like, what do you mean? Why are we going Saturday night Sunday morning, back to Saturday night, back to Sunday afternoon. What are we doing? I've never felt heat like I felt reading that particular book. All right, so I was not happy about that. But I got to page 150, and I was like, this is not getting any better. I don't know why. I thought it might get better, but it never got better. So I just needed to like cancel that book in my mind. So reason number 4 on my list is unnecessary characters. You don't have time to flesh out your main characters, number 1, but you have time to double up some characters that honestly you could have made them one person. In this particular book, there are 2 friends. Remember the 2 friends that you could suddenly make? Those 2 friends, right? So these 2 friends specifically were the same person, because there's nothing one added to the situation that the other one didn't just agree to. Like, you can't tell me, friend, I'm not happy with the fact that my boyfriend is making me sad. And then friend 1 goes, I agree, he should be treating you better. And friend 2 says, I agree, if he treats you better, things will be great. Cut one of them out. This is not real life. You're not killing them if you cut one out. Do not have unnecessary characters. Do not have characters that exist only to be places where your main characters dump all their emotional baggage. Especially if they don't add to the plot. Cut them out. Cut them out. Cut them out. Reason number 5 is going to be weak execution of plot. If your plot says this book is about falling in love, I want to see the falling in love. Do not show me the falling in love. Because what are we doing for 200 pages? What are we doing? I've never been so mad. What are we doing for 200 pages? What are we doing? I don't get it. Personally, I don't get it. I don't like it. I hate it. Second to last reason, no character development. I've touched on this, where people have like, do not write a character that has no redeeming qualities in the beginning of the book and then suddenly dump them with all these good traits at the end of the book because we're at the end of the book. That's not how that works. You need to take the time during your book to convince us as the audience, as your readers, that these particular people are getting better because they've seen the error of their ways. Don't tell me someone sees the error of their ways because someone tells them to see the error of their ways. Again, it ties back to the first point. Do not tell me something you have not shown me. I can't believe it. I can't root for a character I have not seen change. I can't do that. You can take like your mafia romance novels, your motorcycle club romance, take those and see how those people are being written. Those people have redeeming qualities because you can see the care authors have taken to make them lovable, even if they are cold heart murderers. Simple as that. Do not create superhumans. Do not do that. Don't create superhumans. Because you're too perfect. As a human being, I want you to have some flaws. And I want you to rectify those flaws by the end of the book. You cannot write a superhuman because there's going to get to a point where that superhuman stops being superhuman because they are human in your world. Unless you're writing something like a science fiction or a supernatural type of book, a superhuman will fail. They will fail. So if you're going to have your characters essentially end up as superhuman by the end of it, then perfect. Write them into that particular direction. Write them into like conversations and situations that make us feel as the audience that they are getting to that point. Don't write a superhuman. Don't write a superhuman from day one because you will stumble at some point. You will stumble simply because they are human. You can't, man. There are certain things that like piss me off in reading, but I continue to read because I really enjoy reading. But if all these things can just like disappear from the reading experience, we might all have like a better time of reading. And I would really, really appreciate that. But hey, I'm not an author. I'm just a person who likes to read, and yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any other reasons that I did not include on my list, put them down in the comment section and get angry with me. I think I'm a little bit angry today. I think so, but it's fine. It's good to be angry. I'm not superhuman. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, okay, bye.